Question 16. E equals mv squared. Work out the value of E when m equals 3 and v equals 10. Talk about a little bit of algebra before we start. mv squared really means m multiplied by v squared. It's algebra, so we haven't written the multiplication sign in here. Another thing we need to think about is the order of operations. So I'm going to write BIDMAS here. Okay, this is a little acronym you can use to help you remember what order to do your calculations in. So we've got brackets, indices, which means powers, like squares and cubes and square roots, things like that. Division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So brackets comes first, followed by the rest of them. Addition, subtraction come at the end. You do them last. So let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got E, or m is 3, so we get 3 lots of v squared, and v is 10, so 3 times 10 squared. So using BIDMAS, we have to do the power before the multiplication. So this becomes 3 lots of 10 squared, which is 100. 3 times 100 is 300. Question 17. ABCD is a trapezium, and we want to calculate its area. And it says here, state the units of your answer. Now, in the formula book, you are given this. And it says the area of a trapezium is half a plus b h. So you don't have to remember it, but you do have to understand how to apply it. So A and B, from the diagram we can see, are a short side and a long side, and they are the sides that are parallel to each other. H is the height of the trapezium. Notice it's not this side, it's what we would call the perpendicular height, because it's at right angles to these two sides. So let's write down from our diagram the values of A, B and H. Well, A is the short side, that's 10. B is the long side, which is 20 centimetres, and H is the height, which is 8 centimetres. All we need to do now is put these numbers into this formula. So the area is a half of, or A plus B is 10 plus 20, multiplied by the height, which in this case is 8. Well, again, we're going to use BIDMAS. Brackets comes first, so we'll work out the brackets. 10 plus 20 is 30, so that bracket just becomes 30 multiplied by 8. Okay, we can multiply these numbers in any order we want, so I'm going to make it easier for myself and do a half of 8, which is 4, and then multiply by 30, so 30, 60, 90, 120. Don't forget this bit, state the units of your answer. Well, if the lengths were given in centimetres, the area is given in centimetres squared. Now this mark here is independent of what you've written here, so you could get this completely wrong, write centimetres squared and still get that one mark. It's also an easy mark to drop if you forget it. Okay, so look out for if it says state the units of your answer.